Prologue. No more! Please! My begging was cut off as crackling black energy racked my body with pain, made my muscles spasm, and made me feel like my skin was being burned off. No one outside the room would hear me as I screamed, as the thick stone walls of the underground sewer tunnels beneath the city created the perfect barrier against sound. Each second felt like a year, and my mind went blank as my body twisted itself like a wet rag. I wanted it to stop the pain. I tried to cry that I would do anything, but only a whimper came out. Then, thank the dark gods, the pain stopped, and I dropped to the ground. I could smell burnt flesh and my own piss, but it didn't matter. It was over for the moment. I lay there panting, my bloody body betraying me, twitching and moving without letting me get up. Finally, after a time, I was able to move again and slowly got to my knees. A figure cloaked in black shadows looked down at me with glowing crimson eyes and said, "There. We've dealt with the penalty for failing to protect my interests in the dungeon and letting investigators learn about the infernal crystals. Be thankful that we have already collected the bulk of the materials we need, so the loss will not be too great. Otherwise, I would have taken your life like I did the other goblin." I didn't want to look at the burnt husk of the goblin not 5 feet from me. I could still smell the odour from his cooked flesh. I'd heard the dark stories about my boss when I took the job of pulling strange crystals from the freakish dungeon monsters, but the kind had been too good to pass up. I'd never thought my life would be on the line for not being able to finish the job. But if I needed to grovel to keep from being burned alive by the black flames that were cast by that cursed shadowy man, I would. Thank you, Great One. I will not fail you again, I mumbled as I struggled to prostrate myself on the cold stone floor. Rise, Nailspitter. I've arranged for you to become part of the Goblins' contest team. You have your instructions and know what I expect of you. If you fail me again, you will wish that I had simply killed you. I knew I was dismissed and crawled toward the heavy wooden door. A woman in a purple robe walked past me. I glanced back once and saw a flash of a green stone for a moment amidst the shadows around the cloaked man's chest as he spoke to her. Have the bodies been prepared with the crystals we harvested? Yes. We followed all the rituals you taught us, and everything is ready for the appointed time, the woman answered. It was the last of the conversations I heard as I crawled past the threshold of the alcove built in the sewers beneath the city. My body felt like it was on fire as I got to my feet, but fear of more pain gave me strength as my walk turned to a run. I scrambled out of the sewers and struggled to come up with some way to win the Ultimate Research Warrior competition, or figure some way to flee beyond the reach of the Shadow Man.